By the time the cars got there, the sky had turned gray and ominous. One by one they filed through the old stone pillars, guardians of an ancient graveyard protected by apathy and an old rusting gate. The rutted path wound through the trees and granite monuments. Memories of the past and moving days filled with boxes. The smell of fresh paint and drying carpet, donated food and new neighbors. Old gas furnaces that smelled of burning dust and bug spray. Cat piss from an earlier tenant and traces of cigarette smoke. But this moving day was different. Oddly, there was no smell I could recognize. No welcome wagon. No warm hugs from new friends or old. By the time the cars got there, the service had long been over, and the church doors closed until Sunday. The looks on the faces of old friends, making small talk and whispering. Topics of casual avoidance and mumbled promises to keep in touch. And who saw this coming, and are the crappie still biting at the dam, and how brief life really is. And what will she do now, and where will she go? And was there a reason? I'm sure there was. And all things work for good, etc. And don't get that on your shirt, and can't she keep those damn kids quiet just this once? And no surprise to me that she showed up, and the nerve of him after all these years, and did she really have a white wedding? Oh my God, Mabel, I think she did. And I had no idea he was a Lutheran. And is that rain I felt a moment ago? By the time the cars got there, I had had enough, as most folks had. Biting my tongue when speaking needed saying, and doing long overdue, and shouting when the whispers went unheard, and tearing down walls that stood for no real reason, and loving for the sheer joy of it, and hating as little as possible. Yes, I had had enough, and my eyes were tired from the forced smiling, and my apathy crushed my empathy, and ambivalence cloaked it all in a safe, warm shroud in which I nodded off to sleep. I looked up at my past and heard the rumble of starting cars desperate for more imported oil, and turtle wax, and Goodyear tires, and Allstate insurance, and Speedy lubes, and Midas mufflers, and gasoline that will make them run much better. And the ability to go from 0 to 60 in oh so little time that it was worth the extra 10 grand. And a payment book that hung like a millstone around someone's neck, choking the joy from their life and life from their eyes for the sole purpose of being seen in such a fine automobile, and new windshield wipers, and someone with a real reason to be transported from point A to point B, and a clear road ahead, and an autobahn with no traffic or speed limits, and a journey with a reason. By the time the cars were gone, I looked around and thought of the silence here, and wondered at how I had missed it all those years ago, and why I spent so little time in yards of stone. And what do the dead really do with all their spare time anyway? And was this worth the trip? And did I save my ticket stub? And will there be someone coming at any moment to explain it all to me? And if not, do I simply make it up for myself, or continually wait for a ride out of here? And though I know I'm well dressed, I'm not sure I'm fit for travel. And is that a tear in my eye, or did some fool just throw dirt in my face? Well, isn't that a kick in the head? All the cars are gone, and me in these brand new shoes.